This guy had a very striking transformation, especially in the arms. So let's talk about his structure. He's just a little bit more narrow. You can definitely see that he has some muscle mass though, because you could see a little bit of that chest outline. He's got common male fat distribution because you can see it in the lower back and around the navel. The shoulders are pretty average on their inserts. The forearms also show a little bit of roundness early on. And because he's just a little bit more narrow, the traps appear a little bit higher. Combine all of that with more of a medium chest and medium midsection. Let's see what he can do with these genetics. So in this pose, you can see the big upper trap angle going on right here. He's also had a significant amount of mass in the chest. The shoulders are pretty well capped and they have pretty decent inserts. So that's going to give him a lot more of an aesthetic look in the arms. And then if you look at the triceps, they're more medium insert. Overall, the lateral head has pretty good roundness. And then if we look at the long head, also pretty good roundness and definitely a little bit of sweeping going on right here. And what I like about this arm is you see the brachioradialis. It's got a good amount of roundness going on here. And you can see the forearm with the good amount of roundness and a relatively small wrist, but then the big basilic vein. He's going to have pretty decent mass. He's going to have pretty decent vascularity, and he's going to have pretty good muscle separation and roundness. A lot of people are not really going to get this look where their biceps actually hanging a little bit on its own. And that's because he built up a pretty good amount of mass. So combining that with relatively thick brachialis, still having the good forearms, like these are just good solid arms. Even though he's a little bit more narrow where he's not necessarily having as much mass on the torso, the arms are filling out very nicely for our boy here.